Hi, I'm Diana De Rosa, and I'm speaking to Catherine Lauritsen, who lives in California and was the director of the short documentary, The 24 Behaviors of the Ridden Horse in Pain, shifting the paradigm of how we see lameness. And isn't that true? So I want you to start out by giving an overview of this film.
Okay. So yeah, it's a short documentary. It's a really long title. But we wanted to put the intention and goal in the subtitle because the whole thing really is about shifting the way we look at lameness. So you can ask yourself, and you ride, I ride, our whole lives. And we know that for probably centuries, since the beginning of when somebody got on a horse up until pretty, now, you ask yourself, when's the horse lame? And most people would say when you see a head bob or a hip hike. So at that point, you're saying to yourself, well, something's going wrong. I better get the vet out. But Sue Dyson, who is a world-class researcher, top of the top, she's written textbooks, spent years and hundreds, if not thousands of horses, identifying 24 behaviors that happen in the ridden horse. Now, we're not talking necessarily about groundwork, but we're talking about the ridden horse under saddle before the head bob. So unfortunately, a lot of these same behaviors are the behaviors that horses get punished for or blamed for. So ears back, tail swishing, opening the mouth, being resistant, bucking, rearing, and there's 24. So she created an ethogram, which is just a fancy word for a chart that people can actually start to learn how to see these behaviors that horses are telescoping. And not only is it maybe more fair to the horse, and I want to back up and say that once you hit 8 or more, you have a 10 times greater chance of that horse having musculoskeletal pain. At that point, get the vet out, because you're saving your horse from further pain. You're saving yourself from further anguish. And you're probably saving money, time, performance. Catch it early, because if you can, it doesn't end up being that long rehab. So that's what we did. And then the origin of it was we based it on, I was working on a course for Equitopia that's a fabulous course, and it's very scholarly. So I work with Sue on it, and there's tests and stuff like that.
And Catherine, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, we can only keep this at 3 minutes, so I have to interrupt you. And but the people are going to be able to see your film. So I am Diana De Rosa, reporting for the Equus Television Network at the Tryon International Film Festival.